Mafia made. And, people fucking break my balls over this. And they go, well, you weren't made and you weren't in the Mafia, so why'd you name it Mafia Made? Okay, well, I explained it a few times, so maybe some of the clowns can get it. I was around every mob you can think of, the Italians, the fucking cartel, the Yakuza, the Chinese triads. They're all Mafia. Being around them made me who I was. There was other titles we had come up with. They were taken. Something was Mafia's son or something like that. I can't remember. There was too many of the same. And someone said, why don't you just say Mafia Made? Well, that was a good idea, And they actually explained what it meant. So, yeah, that's good. And, that's how I got popped when I was 16.
And then what'd you get hit for at 16?
At 16, I got caught with, it was just an ounce of powder. Ounce of coke. First offense. And never had any priors. I mean, I was clean as far as my record went. And they charged me as an adult.
At 16?
At 16.
In Florida?
In Florida. And, when the cops arrested me, even in Hollywood, they said, oh, you'll be out in no time. And I knew it in my brain. I said, I knew I was going to get out. And I even looked at the law. All right, if I get under 28 grams, it'll be possession with intent. As soon as it hits that 28-gram mark, it's a trafficking charge, right? But even as a juvenile, trafficking, it doesn't matter. You could have a kilo. As juvenile, you're going to go home. But just to be safe, I kept it 27.5 grams under that minimum
guideline.
That minimum mandatory.
Yeah.
So when they caught me, they were upset. I thought I was going to get executed because I got set up. I got my girlfriend in the car with me. That big mistake on my end. She's sitting there, nothing to do with it. She's sitting there quietly. She was 18. And the dude I know, Tony Lopez, confidential informant, CI 1315 out of Hollywood, big Puerto Rican. And
which you were not aware of?
Not aware of. He's lucky he's still alive. He's probably listening. So we meet at Kmart in Hollywood. And he decided to throw him the fucking ounce, and he says something, like, this is some good shit. And when he said that, man, this black van came screeching to a halt in front of me, and they opened the doors. But these guys were masked up. I couldn't see anything. I didn't see police. They came out, guns to the head, threw us on the ground.
Over an ounce of fucking coke?
Over an ounce of coke, right? I couldn't see them,
Yeah.
And no sirens, nothing. And back then, there was so many... They were jacking the drug dealers. They were killing them. People were just fucking drug dealers, kill them. Fucking. So I thought it was a hit. I'm on the ground. My girlfriend's on the ground. I'm looking at her under the car, a gun to my head. Don't move, you motherfucker. I'm like, oh, fuck, that's it. It's over. And then they said, you're under arrest, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck? Then they search my car, and they get my driver's license. And they say, he's only fucking 16. And you can hear him screaming, what the fuck is pissed off? And he tells me, you'll get out. You'll be out in a few days, but your girlfriend's going to jail. She's being charged. I said, how are you charging her? She had nothing to do with it. They go, oh, yes, she did. So they did charge her fully, all the way.
Did she actually have something to do with it?
Nothing. Zero. She was there.
She was just in the car.
Just there. Didn't count money, didn't do anything. I mean, nothing. Zero.
She was just a body that was
just
next to
a body in the car. Just to get the fuck out of the country to Mexico. I just need to get out. So when that shit hit, I called the Colombians again. They got my new fake passport. I mean, this was good. Right out of immigration. 10 grand. I mean, he goes,
you got everything.
He goes, you can come in and out of the country with this passport. This is from immigration.
Did you come in and out?
No. I said, fuck that. I ain't taking a risk. No.
Yeah,
I said, there ain't no way in the world I'm trying that.
I'm not playing Russian roulette with that one.
So I went to Mexico, and there's a funny story with the passport. I mean, so much shit happened to me. We could sit for hours and hours. We just breezed over this, but I had the passport, and I'm hiding out in a fuck motel in Cayocho, right? No one's gonna find you. There's like everyone's hiding in one of those sex motels with the heart-shaped bathtub, right?
Yeah.
And there's so much dirty shit going on in there, and you're in all the Cubans. I'm waiting for my face to get on the news. So Rick Sanchez, Channel 7, he pops up. So my buddy goes, go to one of those hotels because they're quiet and they're not going to report anybody because of all the crime.
All the shit that's going on.
All the shit that goes on. They're
yeah.
just like, you pay cash and just sit there and just shut the fuck up.
Yep.
We'll get your passport. So I'm sitting there in the heart-shaped jacuzzi, right, watching the news, and there it is, Rick Sanchez, Channel 7 News.
Here we go.
Here we go. This shit comes up. Still at wanted, and I'm like, oh, Jesus. So he comes with the passport, and I tell him, all right, I'm going to Disney World. I go, who the fuck's going to find me in Disney World? You know, there's thousands, 100,000 people there, 1 million people.
Yeah.
No one's going to find me in Disney World. He goes, it's not a bad spot to go. And I said, then after some shit cools down, then I didn't want to go into an airport yet, you know, because they did have some facial shit going on back then. Right. So I didn't want to go into airport yet. So I stayed, I think it was 4 weeks or 6 weeks, and we just hung out. But the day we got there, I called my buddy George. I said, George, drive me, because my license, I didn't want to get pulled over and ask for my license. And so we drive to Orlando. And we stay in a nice hotel. And it's me, him, and 2 chicks. And the broads don't know what the fuck's going on. So I'm in the shower. And these 2 fuckers, him and the 2 girls, they're wrestling on the bed. And they're screaming and laughing and giggling. And the fucking cops come banging on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Open up, police. Oh, fuck.
You think they're there for you?
I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, they were screaming so fucking loud. It sounded like someone was getting raped. But they were laughing. He was tickling them. He was playing. I'm like, oh, I got a towel around me. And the cops open the door and they go, what's going on here? And I said, oh, they're just fucking playing around, jerking. Give me your ID. So I'm like, oh shit, here we go. All I got is my passport. Everyone's got their ID. I got my passport. So the cop sits there. The other cop goes down to the car. And we just start shooting the shit. I'm just trying to be as normal as possible. I'm thinking, oh, fuck, if this passport's good or not. You know, they told me it was good, but how good is it?
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And he comes back, passport, and he goes, all right, just keep it down next time. He shut the door. I was like, oh, fuck. Fucking lost 10 years of my life.
Right there. Right there.
But that wasn't the first time. I mean, I got caught 6 or 7 times in their hand at this party with my girlfriend, and she's got a nice contract. And I got these queers looking at me. But I wasn't really, and they're staring, but they usually don't stare, but they were staring a little too long. And I'm wondering, what the fuck are these? So her agent comes up to me and goes, hey, these guys want to use you. They want to put your face on a beer bottle. I'm like, what do you mean my face on a beer bottle? They like your look. I says, what fucking look? I don't have a look. They go, they like that, just a stern look. I got it. Okay. And they go, and he says, half your face will be shadowed. So I like the sound of that. And I said, well, I can't smile. I'm just not a smiler. Not a nat. I can't smile on the camera.
Yeah.
Make me laugh. I can smile. He goes, no, they don't want you to smile. They want you to have this.
They want that stern look.
They want this stern look. I said, how much are they paying? He goes, $5,000. I said, okay. And just a headshot? I go, so I pretended, okay. Where's the beer gonna be? Is it gonna be all over the world? I was like kind of pretending I was excited. Is it
because
all
you
over
are
the world?
On the run at the time.
Yeah, right. Is it gonna be all over the world? And see if he goes, yeah. Then it'd have been a no. He goes, no. It's just gonna be in Taiwan. That's the answer I wanted. I said, okay. $5,000 headshot, Taiwan only. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So the day comes, and I got to meet these fuckers at a warehouse, right? And there's a photo shoot warehouse. And there's a lot of people there. There's not supposed to be that many people there for a photo shoot. Now I know this, especially my daughter does this.
Now, are you thinking setup, or are you thinking...
I'm thinking setup, a queer setup, that's all.
Yeah.
There's too many queers that needed to be there for a photo shoot.
Yeah.
You need 3 or 4 people for a photo shoot. That's about it, okay? You don't need any more.
Yeah, he does photography.
Yeah, nobody's holding up fucking things here, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this? Looks like... whole place looked like Elvis Presley was in the house, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, but I wasn't too worried because it was just a headshot. So they go, all right, do your thing, look into the camera, easy, boom, snap, done. They print something out real fast. It was like a Polaroid almost, what we consider. I printed it out. They had a blank bottle. I wrapped it up, and they taped it, and they made a bottle, just like that. They said, okay, now we need the body shot. I'm like, the what? They go, we need the body shot. I said, what body shot? They go, well, we got to do a full body shot. You got to take your clothes off.
Oh,
They wanted you to get naked?
Hold on. I said, what the fuck are you talking? He goes, no, we have to do a body shot for the newspaper.
What, are they going to put you in the fucking newspaper naked?
That's my first fucking question. You're going to put me in the fucking newspaper naked? So now I think it's bullshit, right?
Right.
Because I got a bunch of fucking, guys wanting to see
your cock.
Italian fucking.
They want to see your fucking.
They want to see the fucking.
They want to see the bourgeois.
They do, right? And
Yeah.
you're Italian, American. They're used to seeing peanuts over there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what the audience
Yeah,
is
they got
for.
the little stubby pencil dicks.
So I'm over here
What's
going,
that?
what the
Cover of Playgirl they were going to put them on or something, right?
fuck
Yeah.
is this shit? So I go in and I said, fuck it. All right. They say take your clothes off. I go in the bathroom. If I could come out with my underwear on. Bob, he goes, you need to take it all off.
They want to see the
You
brochure.
want it all.
They want to see Anthony's brochure.
I said, get the fuck
I would have said
now.
another 5K.
Yeah, so now I'm
motherfucker.
thinking I would have walked, but my girlfriend's agent's there,
Oh,
right? And
okay.
the Chinese have this thing with losing face. You can't embarrass her. You're done. You're
Yeah.
finished. And she had a nice contract. And I'm thinking, all right, I'm not worried about fucker seeing me naked. I don't give a fuck. I'm
Right.
swinging dick all day long. I've been to prison. It's not a big deal. You got fucking cocks bumping up against your
You
leg
get-
when you're in the
yeah,
shower. It doesn't
You
bother
get
you,
used
right?
to it, right? It's just
It is
like
what
whatever.
it is. No.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. So he goes, L, you need to oil up too.
Christ, anything else?
Fucking anything else?
Yeah.
Fuck, is it-
Would you like some fucking
You know, it's
eyeliner?
fucking shiny and
What's-
shit.
What's
You
the
guys
next thing?
all right?
Eyeliner, fucking. What do you want, a dildo up my
So
ass?
this
You want me
is
to
funny.
put
All right,
a
these-
butt plug?
These cocksuckers want to show.
I hope they offered you a drink before all
They
this.
fucking to get the oil and shit. And I was all right, motherfuckers. You want to see something? I got something for you. Oil up, fucking oiled up. Get the old strump. Fucking walked out, and their eyeballs went from fucking slanty to wide open. What the fuck? Walked out naked. Ding, ding, ding. I said, yeah, our show. Everybody want to see? Okay. Are we happy? Are we happy? Let's get this fucking. But they weren't bullshitting. Okay, so they go, okay, here's the bottle. Now you got to pose. I said, pose. I told
Wait, so
you.
let me get this straight. You're over there.
Uh-huh.
You
Buck
think-
ass,
but
buck fucking naked.
You think it's just going to be a fucking half face shot, right?
Just up here. That's it.
like neck up
Neck
and
up.
half your face.
Yes.
And it ends up from that to get naked. You still have your nut huggers on,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's not enough.
That's
now you
not-
got to take the nut huggers off and show the brochure.
Buck fucking.
Then after you show the brochure, now they want you to oil up.
Oil up. They gave me the
Christ.
baby oil, right?
Fuck.
They wanted me nice and shiny, like I was fucking being auctioned off or something.
Fucking Christ.
So I get up there and they say pose. Now I already had this conversation with him at this club. I said I don't smile and I don't pose because the modeling thing came up. He goes, "Well, you need to do something," and I'm thinking,
Did he ask for more money?
I don't know if yeah, right. I was fucking give me some. I wanted to walk the fuck right out of there. So I go pose. Look at it. I said, all right, you know what? I know kung fu. I know a lot of moves. So I just took the beer bottle and I started. I'm doing all these kung fu moves, and they loved it. They were snapping away.
Because it's their thing.
It's their thing, right? And
Yeah.
I was just coming up with crazy shit with the beer bottle and
With your cock hanging out.
yeah. Well, what they did, there was one move that I did where I had my legs, crossed or something, and I had the beer bottle here, and I'm leaning back, and that was the shot. They go, we got the shot. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm not even sure if this whole thing is real. I'm not. Maybe they just want to see my cock, right?
Right.
A couple weeks later, my buddy, his name was Jackie. It's his Chinese name. His real name was probably Ching Chong Chang.
Yeah.
Who knows? But they got American names,
Yeah.
right? So Jackie calls me. He goes, Tony, you're not going to believe it. Go down to 7-Eleven and get the China. I think it was called the China Post. He goes, you're on the front page, full fucking page. I go, what? He goes, your whole page. So I go, all right. I run down there, and he wasn't bullshitting. The whole fucking page. First, it's 2 pictures of the beer bottle.
Of your face.
My face, just the bottle with
Yeah.
the picture of the beer bottle, and then me, completely naked, but with my leg covering the front.